zoning. Can you hear it running? This feeling's got me choking on the air I breathe. The air I breathe. The air I breathe. The air I breathe.
Alrighty, hello, and welcome to today's stream. It is good to be back in like 95% capacity. Let's call it that. But yeah, good to see you folks. Good to see you folks. Been a couple of weeks since the last stream, but yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things. Content as well. Posted the first video in like 2 weeks or so. Yesterday, that was fun. Next one should be, I guess, Void Shard pulls tomorrow. I'm waiting until the last day because I don't care about the 10x's for Torment and or Lady Noelle because I have both of them. So if I get a legendary, I want them to be someone else. But anyways, you can see there in the chat, the agenda for the day is covered by play button or the battle button. But I got to do the artifact enhancement or the gear enhancement for the fusion, and then we're gonna basically recap the Grim Forest on hard because I beat it, and all that time I couldn't really make content on it because I was sick with the flu. But yeah, I just want to go through, talk about some things. This is normal mode, but yeah, just want to talk through hard mode, talk about what I like. If there's anything I don't like, I'm not sure if there's anything I don't like. But I'm going to refight all the mini bosses. I'm going to refight the big boss as well, just to kind of show what I ended up doing, in case other people might be struggling. But yeah, fully cleared every single stage on hard, including the boss. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But unfortunately, we got to just start with business. Business being the fusion. So I am working on the fusion. Basically done at this point. I think all the events for the fusion are live as of today. I have, what, 12, I think? 12 of the rares ready to go. Waiting for, again, tomorrow when I pull, if I need to pull. We'll kind of have to see. But, well, I could probably... I can make a Broadmaw, but I'm kind of in the mood to pull some Void Shards, honestly. So I might save the Broadmaw Relic Keeper combo for later on. But anyways, I got 12 of these guys. I'm going to fuse 3 of the epics for points. And then I need to collect the other 4. One of them, I think, is Gear Hunters. Yep. One's Gear Enhancement. And then it's Spider and the Champion Chase, of course. So yeah. Let me switch cameras here. There we go. So I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible within reason, so we can kind of get to the main event. But like I said, this is kind of just business as usual type of stuff where it has to be done. So I figured I'd do it on stream. And plus, it also gives people some perspective about what, you know, endgame players look for in quote-unquote good gear, so to speak. Yeah, just a highlight for those who don't know, like I said, coming off the flu, and apparently a very, very common post-symptom is what's called a post-viral cough. So I've been dealing with that mostly for the past week. The flu symptoms didn't last all that long, thankfully. But the post-viral cough has been taking me out for the past week. So I'm in a much better state. But coughing is fair game, unfortunately. So if it gets too bad, I might call things early. But sucking on a cough drop right now. So hopefully that'll get me going or keep me going for a while. Anyways, this is a bad piece, unfortunately. How do you guys feel about the Mercurial set? I think it's a lot more balanced than Stone Skin, so I'm not opposed to using it as I am opposed to using Stone Skin. However, because it's relatively weak, I don't think I'm gonna make that much use of it. But I'm thinking long term, because bolster is not a real thing for free-to-play players. I'm thinking of my Ancora. If I can get her in Chronophage, 4-piece, so a little bit of resistance, some speed, and then the immutable stack. and then 4 pieces of Mercurial. So 1 stack of Total Guard, 1 stack of Immutable. So she can't be locked out. And then if it's like a big smack, she won't take that damage or the effect. So like if there's an Armand or something, it's not going to work. And that would be nice. So I could be a little bit more aggressive when I run her and Narcisse. And I still do run her quite often. Obviously don't have anywhere near enough Mercurial pieces to make that happen. So hence I said the long-term plan. But that's my thought. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really think of many other champions I'd want to build in Total Guard. Or with Total Guard. I don't know how I feel about this. Because it's not really a DPS set. It could have been an offset piece, maybe. But I have tons of pieces that are crit rate already. That's decent, actually. Yeah, that's not bad. Unfortunately for Ancora, I prefer to have HP because of her shield scales off of HP. Alright. Moving along. Actually, let me check. Do I have any Chaos Orb? I do not. Okay, I already did all that. Alright, so then we're just looking for gear. Gear to level up. Alright, Feral. Nope, that's a bad piece. Bad piece. Bad piece. Bad piece. Awesome. Not a huge fan of this piece, but maybe it can be like some sort of speed crit rate offset something. Well, there you go. Alright. Ooh. This could be big. Oh. Never mind. I mean, HP main stat, triple crit, a little bit of speed, flat HP. It's not the worst. But it's definitely not the best. Hold on to it for now. I think these are all re-rolls. I don't have any Chaos or... Triple speed, let's see it. Oof. Double accuracy speed. It's not the best, but it is the only one of its kind at the moment, so I'm inclined to keep it. I'm inclined to keep it. Double speed, good start. Triple speed. Oh, that was gonna quad. Okay, that's still good. It's 5-star, but there's not a lot of pieces. At least as far as helmets are concerned. I think it just beats this one, right? So this one can go. 'Cause that's a double-double, which is okay. But triple speed singles is a lot better. This is Chaos or... well... I guess it could be HP speed crit. And it's not. Yeah, Chaos Ore. Chaos Ore. Double crit or it gets sold. Nope. All right. Draw Chaos Ore. Speed crit or you get sold. Okay. Double speed crit. Those are about the same. They're both good. Offset pieces. Attack res. Nope. Double speed. Okay. Good start. Double speed crit. Awesome. Speed accuracy. Double speed accuracy. I was gonna say, I think I have triple speed accuracy. So this is already worse. And I knew excuse me. And I knew I had a double as well. Basically, for the 5 stars, they kind of have to double or triple single, or else they get sold. I mean, I guess, granted, you know, they added the 400 spaces recently, so normally I'd be overcapped at the moment, but we're a little bit below. I don't know about you guys, but for me, 2,000 spaces is more than enough. So, like, I think people don't really need to complain that much about space, but I'm sure people will kind of run themselves up to the next limit and then keep complaining. So, we'll see. What's up, Rye? How's it going, man? Merry Christmas. Merry belated Christmas. Goes good. Good to hear. Yeah, dude, I had these like this. Oh, sorry, cracked my back. I had this lovely plan of like over the holidays because I'm at home this year. There's well. Because I got sick right before the holidays, I decided to not give the flu to my family. So took one for the team and just stayed home this year, unfortunately. Otherwise, normally I would be out until New Year's. But yeah, no, it's been good. Oh, I don't like that. Speed attack. How's it going, Alex? Man, I need more chaos ore, bro. I feel like I got so much from the Grim Forest, and it's like all gone now, or I just got a bunch of more pieces. So glad Sydney's feeling better now. Oh yeah, I'm at like 95%. Apparently there's this very common symptom called post-viral cough. So after you get the flu, you'll have like a just annoying persistent cough for the next like 1 to 2 weeks. And so I'm winding down from that. So I'm way better. Like literally like a week ago, I'd be like coughing basically all day, and I'd be like coughing cough drops and medicine, and it wouldn't do anything basically. But now I can actually like talk. So with to a degree, I'm still gonna cough here and there. It's fair game until for the next like week or so. But it's, trust me, I'm way better than I was. I'm pretty sure I went like 4 days without talking at all, because talking, laughing would induce coughs. And like I was gaming with my friends like on mute. Basically. Like if I really had something important to say for the sake of the game, I would chat, but then I would go mute myself because I'd be coughing in the background. Anyways, what do I think about Hilvy? I think Hilvy's awesome. I went for her. I will be summoning her tomorrow, and I want to use her with Tormund. Mainly in my mind for PvE purposes, but I think she's dope. I think she's good on her own. You get a rare champion who can freeze and burn, so you get a little bit of CC, a little bit of damage. I don't like I never like revives that are conditional, meaning they can be wasted when people aren't dead. But you know, if you take control, it's a solid revive. It's basically Mighty Yuko's revive, I think, with block. Or no, yeah, it's basically his revive. Although the block damage is not conditional upon the revive, unlike Ukos is only on the revive people. But yeah. Hope I'm well. I am better, at least. Do I know where the charms for the treasure chest hunts are? I was not paying attention as I blitzed through the forest, so I have no idea where anything is, just aside from what you can see on the map. So I can't tell you that. I think the charms are just randomly on stages, though. I don't know if they're always tied to bosses, if memory serves. But I'm going off memory, so don't hold me to that. I have a dry cough as well. Oh, but you have asthma? Yeah, well, that's a lot more severe for sure if you have asthma. Yeah, no, the dry cough was brutal. Also, in fairness though, I didn't help myself because this is only the second time I've ever had the flu. So I got it for the first time last year, and it like bodied me for like a week, like the actual flu symptoms, and then I had the cough afterward. But this time the flu symptoms lasted for like 2 days, so I like fought that off really quickly, but the cough lasted. And so in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm coughing, so I should get, you know, cough medicine to help me cough it out. And then I kept coughing. And then I found out that like, oh no, you're not really coughing up anything. You're just coughing because you're coughing. So I was taking medicine that was making me cough more, because I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, let me get the mucus out of my chest by coughing. And there's no mucus in my chest. So I made my suffering worse, long story short. It's really funny. So now I'm like I'm like cough suppressants is what I'm taking. How'd you find the purple area? It was rough, honestly. The purple area was kind of tough. It took I had to re-roll a couple of stages just to get the right champions who can handle things, but once I re-rolled it, I was able to beat it. But I definitely didn't do it on the first set of champions just because it was so restrictive that it wasn't possible. 100% of the time. I'm actually stuck on one stage right now where like I've beaten it. It's one of the Golden Goblin dude stages. I'm just trying to get the maximum damage But I've re-rolled the past like 5 days in a row, and I can't get the right combination of champions that can stay alive and also deal enough damage. I think that boss is really stupid. It's one of those like I hate bosses with that I consider to have poor design, which means, well, okay. It's not the boss that's poorly designed, but the challenge is poorly designed for the boss, if that makes more sense. Because he's not hard to beat, but it's hard to do a massive amount of damage to him, which you need to do for like the maximum challenge. But like the more damage you do, the more damage you do to yourself, which means you're just wiping your entire team every time you do too much damage. It's like Ice Golem, more or less. And that's what I don't like. I don't like bosses where it's like the thing you need to do is the thing that kills you, and there's no way around it. Nice as a free-to-play? I like to think so. Ooh, so close. I would have taken double res speed, but not double res HP. The heck? How'd that get through? I don't like speed accuracy 5-star in the cruel. Not anymore. Nope. I made some hot chocolate as well. It's been a while since I've brewed some of that. I don't know if it's cool enough though. Oh, it is. Sweet. If this triples, I might actually keep it. Oh, okay. Alright, now we're to the basic sets. Accuracy above 30 or crit rate above 15. It's looking like neither. Nope. So essentially what I'm doing right now is I'm just going for like baseline pieces, stuff that I haven't rolled up at all. And once I get through all the stuff I haven't rolled up at all, then I'll start going through all the stuff that is sitting at like 12 and take it up further. So the stuff like this that's like marginal, and it's like once I roll it to 16, then I'll kind of know if it's really, really good or really, really bad. Which I haven't done in a while, just because circumstances. Oof. Rip. Come on, speed res. Yes. Double speed res. Double res speed. We'll take that. That works too. That's probably gonna get re-rolled. Nothing there. Speed accuracy, flat HP. All right. But yeah, how have you guys found the Grim Forest? I know for me, I'm heavily endgame biased, and I have an extremely developed roster, so I kind of cruise through. But I have a feeling that that's not the overall experience. But I honestly haven't been that much in tune with community sentiment the past couple of weeks for obvious reasons. Oh, that's a bummer. Speed crit damage. Hate to see it.
Turbo mode enabled.
Nope. Nothing. Okay, we got an 8 here. That's not yet a 12. It's not a good start, though. Yep. Okay, accuracy. I remember getting this actually. Double crit accuracy. That's sad. No, that's going all over the place. Sad. That would have been niche, but like if that went like double speed, double crit, or double speed, triple crit or something, in the crit damage set, that would have been nice, but full split's kind of a rip. How's it going, Lou? Suntans? What is suntans? Is that autocorrect for Centranos? Nothing there. See if that rolls speed. It did not. Okay. Same thing. Nope, no speed. Okay. Three strikes. Wow, not a single roll. That's crazy. 4 for 4. Not a single roll into speed. Sad times. That's a chaos horror. That's also a chaos horror. That is chaos horror. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought so. I was like, I think that's Centranos. So I was like, suntans. I was like, what? Is that a black joke? What is this? Like, yeah, hell yeah, bro. I've been tanning for 30 years. No, I basically, where I left it off 2 weeks ago, I didn't do anything. I was supposed to build Sanguine Maria, and I didn't. So I couldn't make progress in like the 2 stages, and I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood. Oh, we're lagging. You thought it? Yeah, it was either that. I was like, how did he know? How did he know I haven't left my house? What the heck? I thought it was some irony joke too at first. I was like, hey, only I can say that about myself. What I think about the Grim Forest set? I think it's weak. I think it's niche, but I think it could be useful in the right situations. I think Mercurial is more of a arena offense set. It's definitely not made. It's not good in my opinion for live arena because there's way too many variables there. But I think it could be serviceable going into classic arena and tag team arena because you know what you're going against. So, for example, like if I know that the team has an Armons and an Arbiter, for example, I know that Arbiter is going to start with their turn meter fill, which doesn't matter, and then Armons is going to start with the AoE, and because the way Total Guard works, that it would stop his turn meter, steal, stun, etc. So, like, you can design a team or build a champion specifically to fight certain pieces of content or certain enemies, and I think that's good. But for general purpose, I don't think it's anywhere near the power level of Stone Skin. Which is good, by the way. Coin the phrase. Nah, no, I don't think I will. Don't think I will. Oh, guys. But I finally ended the streak. I ended the streak. So I've been playing the game for 5 years. I've said that many times. 5-ish. And in that entire time, I had yet to get a main stat chest attack a main stat attack percentage chest in Savage and or Lethal for 5 years. And the last Forge session, finally, we got one. Double speed crit. We finally got one. This is my only one. And if you think I'm joking, I'm literally not joking. Like, attack percentage, equipped. I go to Savage. There's this, which is speed accuracy. 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. And then we go to Lethal. If I can find it. You got double crit, no speed. We got this one, which is the featured one. We've got this, which happened to roll speed at the end. Got lucky, but it started off with just crit damage and crit rate. And it's not even any crit rate. 5-star, 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 5-star. So the first 6-star. Ow. Jeez. How's it going, OT3? Bunch of numbers. Can I watch chat? I don't know what you mean. And you might be wondering, why is that good piece on a Mezamel? Because I like Black Revive. So it was either her or Carnage. And I think I use her more, so it made more sense. OT3K? Alright. Roger that. Okay, so we finished all the baseline stuff, so let's go back to the bottom. And then now let's go to level 16 on stuff. See if we really got good pieces. So we got double crit here, baseline speed, triple crit, crit damage, speed and defense. Good enough. It's 5-star, but that's a decent pair for like a defense-based something or other. Speed crit, double speed crit HP. That's okay. It's not as good as this one, though. This is niche, but for someone who you want to be damage and resistance, that could make sense. Oh, freaking sun's coming out. There's like a line on my face. I was like, wait, is that on my monitor or is that in the... No, it's on the... Okay, that's on me. Nuts about the chest? Oh, yeah. RNG does... Yeah. Well, the way I describe it is that... Oh, this might be a good piece for in Correlator. The way I describe it is that you can't be lucky everywhere. So I've had great fortune in this game in other areas and other aspects. So, and some areas I'm unlucky, and it's just par for the course. Like, you can't be lucky in gear, and then gear rolls, and then champions, and all the other stuff. Like, you're gonna be unlucky somewhere. So for me, it's relics and gear, like high quality gear. This one's definitely on the edge. Nope. This one basically has to hit one of the other two. Okay, double speed res. It's not the best, but I don't have that much gear in this set, so it's kind of like a filler piece. All right. Can you get mythical fragments from the treasure chest on normal mode in the Grim Forest? I don't think so. But honestly, I don't know. I would imagine not. Oof. Not exactly what I'm... You know, this might be good. I'm thinking long term where I want a high res, high accuracy 9-piece Feral Lydia. And having a triple resistance with speed and accuracy roll is actually kind of good. So we'll hold on to that one. So if I have this, I don't need this. I don't think there's like a... I don't think there's a way to see what the overall reward possibilities are, actually, which is kind of...
I'm about to go.
Oh, maybe this is it. No, this is hard. Oh, normal. Well, no, this is just... Yeah, this doesn't even tell you about the fragments. I don't think so. Off the top of my head, I don't think you get mythical fragments from normal mode. Alright, we're almost there. The goal is, of course, 4775. But I'm going to go to 5600 because I want the Chaos Powder. Do I think you should try streaming? I mean, if you want to. That's your call. I'd say it's really, really difficult if you don't have a niche of some sort. Something that differentiates you from other people. Like streaming in general, I mean. Not just raid streaming specifically. This is marginal. If I kept this one because it could triple roll or it could double speed res, which it did. Kind of everything as a whole. Yeah, true. You're right. Yeah, okay. I was holding on to this one because of the same thing for Lydia, but now that I have a better piece, this can go. This one is if it doubles speed accuracy. Double accuracy speed. I think I have that already. Double accuracy speed, but that's a full split. Double accuracy speed with res versus double accuracy speed crit damage attack. Yep. Goodbye. Also have this double accuracy speed. If this hits flat HP, it's gone. Oh, it's a full split. These are identical, right? But this is faster, more accuracy, same resistance. HP is, yeah. Alright, so this can go. Triple quit? Quit? What? English? Can we get a quad? Ooh. Quad crit and speed roll. Interesting. Very, very niche. But could be useful. This is a good piece no matter what, unless it rolls resistance, I guess. Oh yeah, sweet. Double speed, double crit. Crit damage. That's goodness.
Tell me that you wanna try this out. Let you take over my mind.
Be gone, bot.
I'm starting to break.
Alright, we got it.
I'm starting to break down.
Alright, cool. So that's all we need to do. Save the energy for champion training later on. We got the fusion rare, we got some powder. Do I have enough dust for a reroll? I don't know if I do. Oh, I do. Come on, accuracy. Hey, we got it. Cool. 632, not bad. All right, next on my list after Gaius's banner was Whisper. Crit damage here. Oh, okay, all right. All right, so let's do one quick spider run, and then we'll head over to the Grim Forest. I did put out a video initially. SWAT camera angles here. There we go. For like the day one progress and whatnot. And I definitely did not intend to do like a daily thing. I just don't have the time for that. But I think it was relatively well received. I think, analytics wise. Anyways, but yeah. So like I said earlier, I've beaten all the stages on hard, including like the purple zone as well. The only thing I have left to do is this stage, which I have beaten, but I'm trying to do the 35 mil. And the closest I got was, I think, 30 mil. Yeah. So I'm literally just like re-rolling every day, trying to get a good set of champions who can actually get to 35 mil, but also survive. I found that, I mean, there's so much RNG. If he wasn't Force Affinity, like Ninja Mikage, just instant domination, it wouldn't be a problem at all. But the weak hits are what kill me. And then more annoyingly, it's like he always evades like right when I'm doing like the biggest damage, which is just painful. So I think I'm trying to get like basically this, but I want Ancora and AoE Revive. It could be Galathir, could be Pythion. I have both of them in my team deck. I want Mikage for the extra attacks, and then I want Harima because she's Force Affinity, so she's not going to weak hit. But she also scales since it's a longer battle. And then the other slot could be whoever. But I think that would work well enough. to get to the 35 million. Like, I have the foundation, I just need the right champions from my deck to make it work, and I just haven't gotten the right combination, so been real on that. But anyways, I beat the stage, just not fully beat it, because, you know, I'm trying to do all the quests. I'm the completionist inside of me. But yeah, let's run through the bosses, or the mini bosses, real quick, if I remember where they are. I think, objectively speaking, she's the easiest one by far, this chick. Like, on paper, like, you know, she deals, like, pure damage or whatever, but she just doesn't hit that hard. And I thought you had to bring in heal reduction to get it done. But, really? Does she do any debuffs? Oh yeah, she does the seal stuff. Yeah, I thought that you needed heal reduction, but you can get away with just having block buffs or buff strip. So she's like really, really easy. So we'll do this one. I probably could run it on auto, to be honest with you, but I won't. I think in this circumstance, I just happened my draft wasn't that strong for like DPSs. So I think I just kind of slow rolled it with the burn and the brimstone. So like, yeah, she puts up all the heals, right? And so you have so many options, right? You can either put, she doesn't cleanse, right? None of these are cleanses. Like she does a purge on you, but no cleanse. So you can either just put block buffs up. You can have hero reduction out there, which Morrigan does, obviously. But also, you can have, like, buff steal. So I can just go yoink. Oh, we got resisted. Awkward. Well, outside of a 3%, you could just steal her buffs. It doesn't matter. There's hero reduction anyways. But, yeah. And then she just doesn't hit that hard compared to some of the other bosses. Does she even do this? Oh, did we just resist it? I guess decrease accuracy. She didn't have enough accuracy to do anything. But yeah, this one's, like, to me, the most straightforward boss. Block buffs, and/or heal reduction, and/or some sort of buff steal, and you're basically good to go. Super easy. Honestly, there's a really, really the trickiest boss, I think, is like Maximos. He was annoying as hell. But I also I fought him earlier in the cycle. So there's the block buffs. So maybe like with all the extra stats that I have from the cards and whatnot, he might be easier to fight now. I guess we'll kind of see. But yeah, he's very, very annoying, to say the least. I think we can auto from here. As long as Empress doesn't change back to Form 1, we should be fine. And as far as Lashun is concerned, I definitely think he could be scarier. But he didn't seem that scary to me. But again, I'm definitely endgame coded. So you guys let me know how you found the big bad boss. Oh, I remember now. She's the one. She's immune to. Yeah, she's immune to enemy max HP. I remember now why I had to go with like a slower team. Like part of it's just the draft. Like I didn't get like Ninja Harima or something. I think, you know, someone like single target big boss DPS. But then I also can't run like Marius or whoever. So you're kind of locked into like normal damage. Oh, I guess the other thing I could share is my Curios setup after this fight. I don't necessarily know, like, you know, what's the air quotes best approach per se, but I have the ones that I found the most useful equipped. I definitely like the whatever it's called, the knife that just does damage randomly, or I think it's after a certain amount of turns. Yeah, the Netherbite knife there just did that little shock. Yeah, not too bad. And I'm trying to remind myself. Yeah, that's just like for whatever reason. Well, like you can see the other champs I have, but like I didn't have, you know, Ninja, Harima, Marius, Athara don't really work anyways. I didn't have Nishak here. Leo's out, so like the only option was like Mishinaki here, who's bad at Affinity matchup, or it's just like, all right, tank and burn, I guess. So it didn't feel like it was worth a redraw. Oh, he brought Fenax. I didn't draft Fenax. I didn't draft Whisper either. I probably could have, thinking in hindsight, but oh, I have an open slot. Oops. That sounds powerful. Alright, there we go. Papino! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, so these are mine. I have the Quill for the extra XP boost thing. I've got the Amber Parasite, so everyone's defense is a bit lower. I guess 3% because it's only tier 1. I've got this one that could just place debuffs randomly. It's not that strong, but it's one of the ones I got early on, so I just kind of kept it. I've got the Comb for pin. Everyone's a bit slower, 3%. This one I do really like. The Netherbite knife, it just free damage. And then this one I just picked up, which I honestly don't know how long I had this one, but I beat hard like 2 weeks or a week and a half ago, so yeah. And then these are my all the cards. I'm not gonna go through them, but I have a lot of like I don't know. To me, it seems a bit overkill. Like I have 600 extra accuracy and 300 resistance. It's just like I could build my champions naked. Yeah. Like these cards are broken. It's like way too much stats, or maybe it's not way too much stats, but I think it's way too easy to get a bunch of stats. Like nothing should ever be resisted, no matter how my champions are built, because I have so much. I don't know, but those are the cards I chose, I guess, more so. But it seems a bit. They're a little too generous, but again, maybe that's just it's easy for me to blast through the stages regardless, so I could get more cards, etc. So, you know. All right, boss number 2 is this dude, Draugnel. I remember his shtick. All right, he wants to be frozen. That was the key here. And then, let's see. Yeah, he reflects stuff back. He reflects damage unless he's under burn, so we would definitely want the burn. That's why Drexthar's in here. He can place freeze, so you want to cleanse. So we have Elva, yep. He also plays the provoke and the, you know, everything bad. So I think in this draft, I didn't have, it was either, I brought Lady Noellen. I think I was being a little bit more cautious, but in hindsight, Crowdin makes a lot more sense. So we're gonna run Crowdin. I think I was just being a little cautious on the first playthrough. I don't think he strips buffs. No, he doesn't. Oh, Crowdin, you failed me, buddy. Yeah, he's gonna murder himself because he's not under a burn. But that's only the first turn. So after this, he should be attacking us repeatedly, and Druckstar is gonna keep placing the burn with the passive. So now, nope, we didn't place the freeze. Okay. I don't know if, you know, how many, if any of you guys drafted Druckstar, but for me, I think he makes one of the most sense. Like, it's just a really, really easy, easy access burn champion. And like, basically most of the bosses are gonna do some form of AoE attack at some point. I think I filled up the debuff bar, so I can't freeze him. It's fine though. Cleanse. Oh man, we're just getting unlucky. We're not letting any freeze. Maybe that was why I brought Lady Noelle instead, because at least hers is a 100% chance, whereas Crowdin is just a chance on the A2 and the A1. Oh, do I have it wrong? This one can't be frozen? Oh, you're right. Okay, I guess Lady Noelle was just for reviving. I'm mixing them together. So this is just the one where you want burn, I think. Which we have. In that case, I can just confuse the hell out of my clanmates. They're gonna be like, what the heck's Crowdin for in this fight? What is he doing? What does he do? What? Oh, okay. I was like, how did he die during an extra turn? In that case, I'd probably run it with Lydia instead. Just for the debuffs. Make it a bit faster. But yeah, I mean, this guy's not too bad. Like, you bring in a Druckstar or some other burner, and then you just face tank his abilities, and you just DPS him down. I don't know. Again, it's like, for me in the end game, this might be just ridiculously easy, but he wasn't that bad. That's the big one. Where? I don't actually remember where they are. Oh, this dude. Okay. Is this the freeze guy? He burns you and activates burns and places burns and counterattack. He's immune to burn. Okay, yeah, this is the one you freeze. Which makes sense, I guess. The other guy is immune to burn, and he places freeze. This guy is immune to burn. Or wait. Are they both immune to burn? No. What was the other guy immune to? Oh, ignore defense. Okay, that's irrelevant. Well, it's irrelevant relative to him. It's relevant relative to if you were to fight them all together with Lashun, which I don't advise. I think I don't even know if there's a badge. I remember this draft. This draft was terrible. I was not happy because, like, I didn't get, like, I have, I think, like 3 or 4 freeze champions in the, in my deck, and the only one I got was Lady Noelle. So I was kind of bummed on this one. But, nonetheless. Basically, what, he puts burns out there, and you want to protect yourself. Places burn, block actives. And then, as long as you have block debuffs, you're basically good to go. And freeze them when you can. There is a badge? Oh, okay. The biggest Kraken already got it. I mean, that's kind of a given though, no, right? So I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't have, like I said, I don't have the right champions for this. Like, the ideal champions for this, like, Crowden would be better. But, like, being able to freeze the boss is kind of, I don't want to say too easy, because he gets turn meter when you attack him or whatever. But it's, like, being able to make a boss miss a turn already gives you a huge advantage, you know? So, like, he does this, we get resisted, or we block it, doesn't really matter. Brimstone, and give him a bunch of turn meter. Go ahead, take your turn. You got block buffs on, sir. Yep. Thank you. Wasted your turn. Boom, boom, boom. So basically, block buffs, damage, a little bit of cleansing, and you're good to go on this one. Freezing, as you can tell, is helpful, but optional. And he's dead. Granted, the enemy max HP, you know, makes it faster, etc., but you get the gist. Alright. Now, the most annoying one. Holy moly, this guy was a pain in the ass. Will OP if you don't bring freeze? I don't know. I mean, I brought Lady Noelle right there. I used the freeze one time. I don't know if it matters. I think it's helpful, but I think it's, I mean, you know, if you have like a Crowden, Neldor type who consistently freezes, you'd probably be better off, but having it once on a 3-turn cooldown, it barely did anything. But yeah, this guy, holy moly. Poisons up the ass. And the lockout like crazy. This guy is overtuned. Like, I did it, but it was hell. As we'll see shortly. What is he immune to? Oh yeah, he's immune to poisons. Alright. So, my logic here is that I wanted Donnie to reset with this, because we're gonna get locked out. And then, like, the more you attack him... I forget exactly how it is. But it's like, when he hits you, when you weak hit him or something, but like, it reduces the cooldown of his ability, and you just get like perma-locked out, and it's very, very painful, as we'll see shortly. I brought in Gizmak because of the ability to bypass Poison Cloud, but once again, I think Juxtar makes the most, or not makes the most, makes a lot of sense. There we go. And I think he could do a similar job whenever he attacks you. You can, we're not going to reset here. Put some debuffs out there. More debuffs. So now this is where we start to get a little bit A little bit pain. Yeah, so we just reduced the cooldown of something. I'm gonna cleanse all the poisons off. But also, I think at this point, like I said, I fought this guy early on. Before I had a lot of the curios, or not the cards. So he was actually locking me out on a consistent basis. Right now, he might not be because I have a lot of extra resistance. So there you go. Yeah. He cleansed again. Weak hits. We're going to give him turn meter. Weak hits. Give him turn meter. Gizmac passive with the burn. So we're bypassing the cloud. We're not going to reset here. Has he used this yet? We blocked it. I thought he... Oh, okay, yeah, it's on this. Yeah, I think we're just resisting it now. Okay. But imagine this minus the, like, 400 resistance I have from the cards, and basically, like, Lydia was getting locked out, Newt was getting locked out, Gizmac was getting locked out, and they're getting poisoned to hell. They had to keep, like, reviving them. But, like, Donnie came in clutch, resetting them, cleansing them, and Galather, of course, reviving them, cleansing them as well. So this looks a lot easier than it was. But maybe that's a tip, right? Fight him later on. Like you can see where he is wherever you find him, and then just wait until you have some extra cards to boost your resistance. Because I think I have, yeah, extra 300. Meaning that, like, Newt, for example... Yeah, he has like 400 resistance now and like 1,000 accuracy. But initially he had like, you know, 150. So he was just everyone was getting locked out except for the high res people. Like Donnie has like 700 or almost 800. So he's chilling. And then Galather has about 700. All right. And last but not least, Big Baddie. So, again, you know, I imagine that this could be a very, very tricky fight depending upon who you have. The thing I underestimated was the entangle. Which one is it? Yeah. The entangles is annoying. I didn't understand exactly how it worked when I read it, like the first few like looks at the dude. But essentially, like, you're petrified and your turn meter doesn't fill unless someone boosts it for you. So either you just deal with the fight without that one person in the fight. In this case, Elva's the fastest, so she gets entangled, and then it's Necmo's job to free her. Excuse me. It's Necmo's job to free her with this turn meter fill. Then he does so many different things, but Gizmac's in there again for the burn. Again, Drexthar would work, but he's not in the offerings here. Then Newt's for damage, Ninja for damage. And Necmo's in Relentless Impulse. I think he starts with this, then he does this, and then he does this. So I think we're free to start off with the buffs. I mean, Elva's in protection anyways, so we should be fine in most cases. But so, like, right now, I'm actually not going to turn meter fill. We're gonna wait because his first move is going to be to trap Elva, and we need as much turn meter as possible to free her. So I think champions like Deacon, who can cycle through their turn meter fills really, really quickly, are really, really good for this. So now we're going to put increase speed, so we're faster, extend the burn. And so you see right there, it boosted her turn meter. But Otherwise, like you can see everyone else's turn meter increasing, but hers will not. Naturally. So the only way to increase your turn meter is through someone else filling your turn meter. So just keep that in mind. You either you sacrifice your fastest champion, or you have to bring in someone who turn meter fills. But also the person who turn meter fills cannot be the fastest on the team. Otherwise, they will get entangled, and then you can never free them. So you got to be careful. And from my experience, it takes, well, I guess it's math, right? But essentially three turn meter fills of 30%, and that will free the champion. So I think it's not, I think mathematically it's some percentage that you need to do. So one more turn of neckbow and then she'll be free, but with the power level of my champions, like we're cycling our turns relatively quickly here. Like he's already basically dead and he's only taken 2 turns. So that's the big smack, which does hurt. But Elva's free now. Perfect timing. He is turn meter controllable, as you can see here. So I put Allure in my deck, even though she wasn't selected for this fight, but my thought was that she could be useful here, like Relentless Allure, just keeping his turn meter down forever. Oh, we didn't get the burn, unfortunate. Now he's taking half damage. There we go. Burn's back on. But yeah, but Newt works obviously well because his A1 is turn meter control and then the enemy max HP. So this could be deadlier. Like the big smack can really hurt, and like I fought him like 2 or 3 times just to kind of see if I was like missing something, and he wiped me the second time because I don't think I had decreased attack on when he did that bit, his A2 I guess in his skill order. It can definitely hurt, but as long as you stay ahead of him with a good amount of turn meter fill, good amount of turn meter control, he's not really that bad. I don't think... Oh, I am the fastest. Okay. But yeah, Ninja's the way to go. That brings burn. Gizmak, Drexthar, good for burns. You need some form of turn meter fill, unless you want to sacrifice whoever your fastest champion is. And then you probably want some, healer reviver, because his A2 can hit pretty damn hard. I guess you can kind of set yourself up for it, though. I think when I wiped, it was because I was just buffing like crazy, like normal. And then he like removed, like Gizmak had buffed and Elva had buffed and everything, and then Neckbow had buffed, and then he just like wiped my entire team. So he ignores defense based on the number of buffs. So you gotta be careful there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Not too bad. I would say the only trouble spots for me were, like I said, early on. Yeah, fighting Maximos early on without all the extra cards, it was a little trickier, but now it's pretty straightforward. The purple region wasn't too bad, but given how few champions you have access to, it just took a while to get the right champions to actually beat the stages. But I think I had to re-roll a couple of these like once or twice, or redraw, to get a better draft. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. But I definitely had to think a little bit more than, because it's such a limited pool. But yeah, I do have all the energy for normal mode, so we can run through that really quickly as well. But this is, if hard was relatively easy, then normal is not even real, so to speak. So I'm just kind of meandering around like last time. So I think I cleared the entire right-hand side. I think I was kind of walking towards this down, like the southern region. Not gonna lie, for the most part, I've kind of just been throwing a bunch of DPS in. And not even like filling out the team, because it's Normal mode is so undertuned relative to my account that it's pretty straightforward. Like, she weak hit, that's the only reason they didn't die there. That was, I think, Mother Sibley's passive kept everyone alive in one shot. Our base is annoying. I will say though, the most annoying bosses are revivers. Unless you have block revive for whatever their minions are, like it can be like Cod of the Rye particularly is annoying because she cleanses and she also can revive. Now, ordinarily, I would actually deal... excuse me. Ordinarily, I would actually deal with the minions, but because this is so easy, I could basically just ignore them. And she's dead. Alright, Queen of Hearts with some, okay, temporal chains. Alright. Yeah, that makes more sense. How's it going, Mello? Which clan am I in? I'm in the same clan I've always been in. Oh, that was the wrong person. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Oh, awkward. Embers did not have enough damage. Jeez, alright. Donnie with the one shot on the Leo? That's crazy. Provoked the wrong person. Alright. So, we should probably be a little bit careful here. Queen of Hearts is annoying. Because of her passive, of course. But more importantly, her buffs, increased attack, can be quite tricky. So I'm going to trigger her on purpose. Oh, that HP balance is annoying. I thought she was going to go for the lockout first. Alright, we trigger her turn. She does this. He's not going to die because he's too tanky and he's... let's get rid of that block, or the, whatchamacallit. We're going to give her a turn here, but it's just an A1. But it just sets the table for Leo to just wipe the floor here. We're going to A1 to heal. And loosh. Ah, I thought we were gonna kill her. I thought we were gonna kill her. That's awkward. Alright, one more turn. Grim Force is pretty fun. Yeah, I think so. I like it. I can understand some people might, you know, not be that engaged because it's arguably too easy. Don't quote me on that. But I think it's unavoidable for it to feel easy if you have a really developed roster. Oh, this is a shit draft. For no damage. Oh well. Stopped a year ago and you could do most of the stuff in the forest already. Hey, there you go. I mean, yeah, there's nothing that they added in the past year that is required in order for you to deal with the forest. Everything helps, obviously, you know, have blessings and awakening and all this other stuff. Relics and whatnot. It'll help you, of course. But it's not required by any means. Mishinaki's annoying too, as a boss. What are you doing? Focus. Mishinaki's annoying as a boss because he's always paired with Kyoku. And so he always gets increased defense, which makes him hit a lot harder. Oh, we got locked out. That's unfortunate. Like, this next AoE is going to hurt a lot. It's probably going to kill, it's probably going to kill Drexthar, actually. Hopefully not Newt. Close. Yep, he's dead. Rip. Slow and steady. Oh, that heal. Yoku's passive. Obviously, if I did this on manual, it would have been a little bit more efficient. But it's also just not necessary. I could switch forms, actually, and just kill Kyoku with the block damage. Eh. Alright. Oh my god, a 3-star chicken. We're rich. Do I know if you can link your old Plarium account to Steam? I have no idea. I would imagine so, though. I don't see why not. Ooh, I guess we can fight, well... Yeah, this dude is, like, he's so trivial on normal. It's kind of depressing. Because, like, the amount of damage reflected is proportional to his HP, and he has so little HP on normal that, like, you basically don't need a reviver. Versus on hard mode where he's really tanky, like, it actually hurts to break the gold plates or whatever. All right, we got a 6-star Brimstone Bad L. Interesting. Only able to do normally? No shame there. One left in the purple area and the redraw is not helping you. Yeah. It do be like that. It do be like that. Alright, so cleanser healers are always annoying. So Morrigan, heal reduction, Lydia, debuff, Empress, cause Empress, Newt, cause Newt. ninja, I guess. Anti-affinity, but should be short enough. I'd be keen to know what that Kraken did to beat Lashun with all the minions alive. Because like on paper, I was like, you can't do enemy max HP or burns or poisons. Obviously, you can kill the minions one by one and kind of unlock more damage methods. But it just, I don't know. It just seemed like such a hassle. You only have Hilvi, but not Torment. She's strong on her own. Yeah, I think so. I think she's just a solid like support, even without Torment. You got AoE burn, AoE freeze, decrease defense, single target A1, and then you got a revive. The only thing she doesn't have is healing, which is like her main pitfall. Oh, it's a UDK. That's annoying. Okay. I guess we do have to kill the minions this time. So he's gonna cleanse no matter what. First hit goes to UDK, the other two will target him. I don't know where these are gonna go. Okay. Nowhere useful. Damn it, he didn't die. This is a waste because he's about to cleanse. Alright, UDK down. Yoink those heals off of you. Let's kill Saito because he's annoying. AoE should kill them. Heal reduction prevents yeah, the Gaius is passive from proccing, so now we can auto. It was crypto? Oh, that makes sense. Oops, I'm off camera a little bit. Luck was not on your side when you're summoning voids. What'd you get? Like not even a solid epic or anything? A useful epic for empowerment? Oh, you got a legendary. Oh, Bellatar. I think Bellatar is underwhelming, but depending upon the level of your roster, he could still be useful. How's it going, Ubix? Hello. I have like no damage. Okay. Alright, Mikage. Rexthar. Arima. He's more PvE. I would agree with that. You got Cecilia and Acrisia from 23 shards? Sheesh. Alright. Well, you know. Someone has to get lucky, right? Yeah, see how little that did? Like we just broke his entire thing and he barely even touched us. We're like, if I were to do that much damage on hard mode, breaking all 5 stacks at once, I would have wiped my entire team. So like, it's too easy on normal, and it's a little overtuned. The shield is overtuned on hard. Also, evasion needs to be removed from the game. It's the dumbest thing they've added to the game since Stone Skin. I literally hate I don't like things that don't have a counter. Like, what do you do against evasion? Like, you just hope it doesn't happen. Like, that's not a strategy, you know? And I hate when they add stuff like that, where it's just like, there's no counterplay. There's literally nothing you can do against evasion. It's one of the dumbest things they've added. In my opinion, at least. Oh, rip. Just don't do any damage. I wish I could mitigate that somehow. Petrify them, hope they don't evade it. But they can evade that. But you can't petrify a boss, right? So, like, I'm saying, like, a boss with evasion. Like, what the hell can you do? He's just gonna evade randomly, and... Oh, you got those pulls on your ult and not the main? Oh, that's the worst. That's rough. Evaded. Evaded. Love it. I think the max chest was like 5 million or something, so I might just stop early. I don't want to sit here for 30 turns. I'll get like 6 million just to make sure. Evade understood. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, like evasion is already annoying. Putting it on bosses is stupid. Because the bosses are already immune to so much stuff. This is like, oh yeah, you just missed your damage. Sucks to suck. It's like, who thought of this? Why? Why have you done this? Alright. See, these guys are overachievers. He did 40 million damage. What's the point? Like, I needed to do 5.6. I'm not wasting my time. Alright, Scartorsus. You're up, bud. Harima, Lydia, Empress, Gizzy. Sure, anti-Fenny doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, like, I could basically get away in most cases with just 5 DPSs. Well, obviously, you know, this is 4 DPS, but, you know. If Lydia's available, I'm going to use her. Speed things up, especially for the boss stages. For the waves, I don't really care about Deakish defense. Like, unless he weak hits here, you should just kill everyone. Yep. That's half of her health. We'll keep him in base form for now so we can get the... Oops, that was the wrong target. Derp. I want him to get the irresistible Deakish defense here. Don't have that yet. Murdered. I think his heal is pretty substantial, so even though I'm doing a bunch of damage, he might be full HP. Oh. Unless he just A1s for some reason. I mean... if he just wants to A1 the whole time, I'm not opposed to it. I'd make it a lot faster. Oh, well, he wasted his one turn. Sucks to suck. 3-star chicken again. Love to see it. Oh no, an ambush! Whatever will we do? I think they repeated a lot of waves. Like, the waves are kind of the same champions. I was kind of surprised by that. I thought they were going to be a little bit more diverse. What the heck? Oh, it was a Goffred. Yeah. Oh, smoked him. Which boss got on your nerves? Hey, we got a raid! Alpha the Titan! Let's get a shout out for this dude here. If I can spell. How's it going? Welcome in, everyone. What were you guys up to? Variety stream? Interesting. Oh, Scartorsis is the one? I mean, well, this is on normal mode, so he's a lot easier. Brought a few people to keep you entertained. Hey, well, I will I will do my best. Appreciate it. I will do my best here. We're just kind of winding down a little bit. We're running through normal mode Grim Forest. I already beat hard mode entirely. We talked about that earlier. Went through all the bosses. You can only do normal, so it's hard for you. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. That's why I need to keep myself honest and acknowledge that not everyone's in the same place. Yeah, so this is a large chest from normal, and it's only up to epic fragments. So I don't think there are mythical fragments up in normal mode. I think there may not even be legendary relic fragments. Actually, we can do that. We can craft a little bit of relic stuff later. Should be able to do this with a tandem. Oh, these got some HP on them. Okay. We're not one-shotting. Kind of. There we go. Oh wow, one potion. Whew, we're rich. Alright, let's grab the altar. Curios. I haven't really been paying that much attention to the Curios in this state. Version accuracy, attack. Decreases the damage you take from poisons and burns. We're not really getting poisoned or burned. Poison cloud. Place a stun. Sure. What does this one do? Decreases their stats. These are all kind of trash, honestly. I don't have anything better. So I guess it'll sit there for indefinitely. Oh, bummer. Upgraded a terrible one. Actually, let me go for the energy. Ooh. I think I can get the chest as well. Arbiter 5-star with no blessing. cruelty on candy. Interesting. I will say though, like the trade-off is, you know, it's nice to use your best champions, but when you're kind of just like steamrolling with your best champions, I don't want to go to quite the level of calling it boring, because I still think it's engaging, but it does seem, it seems a little too easy to steamroll when you have powerful champions. But again, that's a product of where I'm at with my progression, so that's not indicative of everyone's experience necessarily. Not gonna waste that. I should have actually changed forms on Empress already, but that's fine. Whoa. Maybe not actually. No, he's on auto. He's gonna stay in form 1. All right. Well, I mean, but Jeremy, are you like? Are you saying you couldn't do any stages on hard? Because like the base camp area is pretty straightforward, like the green zone. Surely you can do some in the green zone. You might not be able to do the entire map. I know the enemy places a debuff. I mean, I guess that's probably more useful than the other one. Sure. I think I don't know if I messed up here in my my normal mode draft, because I mean I guess I do have turn meter fill. Like I've turned excuse me, I have turn meter fill from Kaja, I have turn meter fill from Morrigan and Crowden, so maybe I should be able to free the entangled target during Lashun, but I didn't draft Necmo. I also don't have Elva in this one. So, I don't know. Well, I'll see when I find the boss in normal mode, but I might have screwed myself with the use, with the lack of turn meter fill. I was trying to focus on the other more important things. I think making the 40 deck was harder, the hard deck was harder, but and the normal deck was kind of a subset of the hard deck, just knowing that you have a higher chance to get people that you need made it a little bit easier. But it was also kind of with the knowledge of what actually helps and what doesn't help. Like, for example, you'll notice here that there's no single target revivers. They're all AoE. So I have Python, Galathir, and Kaja. Even though like Elva is a better champion than Kaja, I wanted the AoE revive. It's just more powerful when needed. Alright. You haven't tried it yet? Once you get the right comp, take an artifact to do what you can. Fair enough. You don't have well enough champions built for it? I don't know if that is a limitation. I think once you start to get the ball rolling with a couple of the cards, your stats get so high that you don't really need to be that well built. Like I said, like right now, my cards on hard mode, I have like plus 600 accuracy. And then plus like 400 resistance. Like obviously that's, you know, having done every stage, so it's even more inflated. Oh, for the 40 slots? I mean, I don't think you're required to fill all the slots. I don't know if that's required. I think you can, if you only have 20, you can put in 20. I think that's fine. Maybe. Bearing in mind, I've not tried that. But, you know, also, it sounds like you're like, you know, less than a year in, so there's no pressure to worry about all that stuff. Well, I'm curious what's hard about the Artax stage, though. Is it the minions, or is it Artak himself? The faction orc? Oh, Argaz? Okay. He is annoying. All right. I think we're all good there. Not much else to show. So live arena it is. We'll do a little bit, maybe 10 fights, then we'll call it a day here. Like I said, I am like 95% good after the flu, so the more I talk, the more likely I am to have a coughing fit, so it's kind of a ticking time bomb type of thing. So right now it's been decent so far, but I know it'll get worse the more I talk, so we're not going to make this a 4-hour stream today. Yeah, live arena. I think in terms of champion updates, we talked about Mezimel earlier with her chest, so she has a little bit more attack. I think her speed's maybe a little bit higher as well. But honestly, the biggest difference is finally we got a soul for the Galathir. Only took a year and a half after having the champion, but it's only 2-star, but that's good enough. So finally got live harvest on my dude, so we can sap some just our max HP. Ideally, I wish, you know, beggars can't be choosers, but I wish it was 3-star just for the turn meter fill and the defense. But you know, is what it is. I'd rather have the set of, or the blessing effect, because I want live harvest on Galathir, and I want it also on Nambris. But I just haven't pulled his soul, and I pulled a ton yesterday, or last week, a few days ago. 400 something mortals. I don't remember what my current strategy is. I think I was trying to try like a Necret go second team, so I was not picking Fabian first pick. I think it was I'm back to first pick Marius, and then it's the turtle duo Leo Donnie, unless they pick it. Ooh, okay, well, scrap that. Okay, we don't we definitely don't want to go Necret into a Narcisse, especially if we're banning the Armans. Well, yeah. We'll see what he picks. Played for a couple years, but you got bored and stopped playing, got back into it. Oh, well, fair enough. Ooh, I was not expecting a Queen of Hearts. Interesting. I haven't seen her in months in live arena. But that gives me the advantage because he has to pick a DPS. Why not start with Nice and Galathir? Because Nice is very, very weak to Marius. And it depends who goes first. I don't have a Wand of Submission, the spare Wand of Submission for my Nice, so he's very susceptible to CC as well. So if I ban Armons, we go first, no matter what. Unless this is the fastest Queen of Hearts I've never seen. Classic Lou, always wanting to pick the mythicals every time. Oh, interesting. Wow, he banned the Marius and left in the Leo. Interesting. No Stone Skin. He's a freak. Oh, it's a supersonic, what's her name? Ancora. No, she cut in. Unfortunate. Naturally, she didn't cut in with her passive. We gamble. Oh, unlucky. Jeez. Alright, well. Now, why would you do that? Alright, we're gonna do this the hard way. Or the... wait. That's not what I meant. Oh, that's stupid. She's in Relentless. Alright, so we reset. Oh, we didn't kill her. Alright, GG's. Yep. A Relentless Queen of Hearts. Interesting. Can always win with your winning combo, but they're not always a winning combo. That's the thing. I've lost many times by going Nice and Gallant there. You're thinking of like the super tanky like Stone Skin Nices with the Wand of Submission. I only have one wand. I don't have a second one for Nice, unfortunately. And I get, and people want to sheep my Galather like crazy, so I want to have them protected. Should we gamble? Let's gamble. If I go this combo, I pretty much have to ban the Marius, but I want to see what his strategy is. Okay, he is a Volcanos. Alright. He hasn't picked him yet, but he has a Volcanos. So we're going to preempt that a little bit by going Harima. Protect ourselves in case we have to leave him in. I doubt it, but we'll see. Oh, he doesn't have Volcanos. What? Why would you... Okay, that's not what I expected. Okay. So we'll actually do something interesting here. Let's bring in Glacea, because he's not going to ban that. We'll leave in the lockout. I think we just get rid of the Marius. This is a gamble here. He bans the Fabian, that's fine. We have the Donnie passive to protect one of these people. So let's just see if we can block the lockout from the Crixia. Or he could just instant turn to someone else with Lamasu. Let's see what he does. He could go a lot of different ways. Okay, he wasted that. That's good for us. Wait, what? Where's my instant turn? What the heck? What happened? What the hell happened there? Why did I not go? So, Harima's... Oh. Okay, he's doing things in such a weird order that it's confusing me. So, well, no, I guess it's the placed stone skin, right? So that means that it can be stolen 100% of the time. I don't understand how I didn't get my turn with Glacea's passive, though. I don't know what happened there. That was really weird. I don't know what happened there. So, like... Even if there was a wand of submission... Where is she? She's in 4-piece feral. No, but even if there was a wand, she has block debuffs. She is in 4-piece feral, so she shouldn't have missed her turn. Oh, you know what? It was a wand. So, because the freeze that she places can't be blocked. So it goes through okay. It was a wand. Damn, unlucky. Okay. It was what it is. I think that's stupid. I don't understand that. So in my mind, right, from a logical perspective, obviously this isn't how the code works, but the Crixie had pinpoint on, or she had intercept from Lamasu. So I couldn't even land the freeze. Like, I couldn't land the freeze. And yet it got reflected. I think the order should switch there. Like, I should try to place it first, and then it should fail because there's intercept on, and then it's not really a problem. I need pinpoint. I don't have those pinpoint, dude. Pinpoint gear is a myth, bruh. Pinpoint gear is a myth. I don't have any pinpoint. I'm not disagreeing with you. But that pinpoint dungeon's been closed for like a year. And getting artifacts from the dungeon is ridiculously hard. Accessory is fine, but getting 4-piece pinpoint from gear pieces is like practically impossible. But that would have saved me in that instance. You're not wrong, but the gear doesn't exist, so it be what it be. Alright, Turtle Duo. I might leave in the Fabian here, because I'll trust my Donnie to resist. I could be wrong, but I do trust him. With his nearly 800 resistance. Neve Crick double lockout. That's so weird. Okay. Double lockout is a choice. He has to pick a second DPS, so we ban the Empress, and then we just deal with the rest of them, I think. I think we can actually run it back. Let's do this again. We'll ban the Empress, and then we're just a little bit more survival with the Galathir. So we have double high resistance. 2 defense-based nukers. I don't understand this. Like, he's guaranteed to lock me out, fine, but now you're kind of limited in scope. Ah, that's the play. Okay. I see. There's a secret Nell going on there. All right, do we get screwed over by the wand again? Denied. Damn it. All right, 1 down. There's no reviver, so as long as we can survive the Empress, we're basically good to go. He can't one-shot my entire team because there's too many passives at work here, but he can still do a lot of damage. Wow, that was really weak. He has to A2 here. It's not going to do anything. We cleanse. We freeze him. A1. We're locked out. I might as well set off for passive. Because she used her heal already. Then we do this. Reset. She has to take her turn, so she's dead. He takes his A1. He's frozen. We're going to save that cleanse. Get rid of her. Let's get this up. I think he might have his lockout again, or no, it's another A1. Yeah. Let's get the weaken out there. Turn meter. Let's kill Fabian. And GG's. Oh, right. Forgot. Oh, he does have a wand. Doesn't matter, though. We aren't killable. Alright, GG's. Finally summoned Polara. Congrats. Congrats. Looking forward to building her. I think you might be one of the few people in the game that are looking forward to building her based off the responses I've heard. I always wonder, it's like, when people pick Nell, do they... So I think that guy lost when he double drafted Lockout. I don't know what the plan was there. Because it's like, you go Nell as your DPS and Empress your DPS, you know I'm going to ban the Nell, most likely. So then why do you have double Lockout? I don't know. That's a weird one to me. 6-star present. Okay, so he's going to go first. He's locked into Speed Aura no matter what we do. I'd rather deal with a Fabian than a Arbiter, so I might ban the Arbiter, but it depends what the DPS are. Vigor Kit partners with Hilvy very well. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. Okay. Mr. Pay to Win over here. Yeah, we're definitely banning Arbiter, because we can go ahead of him. And then, honestly, in this case, I think we just threaten the Armons just to put him on his toes. You ban the Leo? Okay. He's more afraid of the Leo than the Armons. I guess he's assuming he's going to go first. Which is probably true. But I also have Supersonic on Armand, so I might cut in. We'll see. Unless Fabian's the fastest. He's not. Alright, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Supersonic helps me cut in. Yoink and boink. Evaded. Ow. No wand, please. Thank you. No wand. Terminator fill again. No, we didn't cut in. Unlucky there. Reaction saved us. That could have been bad. A little bit of luck on that one. Reaction on Marius saved his life. Although the Donnie passive might have kept him alive anyways. Maybe. Alright, we got another Fabian 6-star polymorph. Alright, this dude's playing in 2024. Love to see it. You, God, okay. Me no likey. Alright, so we gotta go, this dude's serious. God, my speed ores are so ass. So ass. Like him stealing Fabian, like this is a fight where I'd actually go Fabian because there's some force affinity stuff. Armand's is a bad pick here, but I need a speed aura. Yeah, we're fucked. All right. Okay. All good. All good. I want to ban the Siegfried. How do we deal with the Empress if we ban the Siegfried? I need either the Unkillable or the... Or no, I guess they both have Unkillable. Oh, damn. Okay. He banned my... I didn't think he would ban the Kismac here. Alright. Because he has a lot of I mean, he's gonna go first anyway, so like we're screwed here. It doesn't really matter unless he weak hits. If you have Thor, he can deal with Neve. Not really, because most people run Neve with champions who are in Stone Skin, so it doesn't really matter. And we're not gonna get a chance to retaliate. Yeah, see, they're fucking protected. I'm gonna This is a lose-lose situation. I'm trying to cleanse so that Siffy stays alive, but she is locked out. So I don't think it matters, and we're not. Everyone's gonna die, so Donnie can't. Like, it was either I reset her and she has the fear on herself, and then the fear procs, or it doesn't get removed, and we die anyways. It is a lose-lose. I'm not even gonna explain it. He won in the draft. GG's. Oh, actually, I forgot to talk about this earlier. Because I forgot that you guys have not been in the loop of my account the past week and a half. But I did pull some 7 sacreds during the summon rush for the fusion. And I did not get my selected choice of what's his name? Glaykad. But I did get a Goffred for Esquad. So that's fun. He wasn't on my like top 5 non-void legendaries, but he was in like the top 10. So maybe like 7 or 8, or no, 8 or 9, somewhere around there. But yeah, so I have him, which is dope. Have him in a bolster set. My plan is to run him on arena defense. With I want to run like Donnie, Leo, Goffred, and then someone else TBD, maybe Nice or something. Actually, that would be, yeah. But essentially, is it such that you know, as we looked at earlier, Donnie has a bunch of resistance, so if need be, he can cleanse or reset if we get locked out. Leo is Leo. Where's Donnie? Donnie's up here. And then if they try to like one-shot Leo, obviously Donnie's passive will kick in, but also Goffred's passive, or like one of the 2 passives will kick in to save him, and then you stun whoever the target is. So obviously he's not ascended, so I don't have that yet, but that's the plan. But the bolster set's just because I mean, they're not really good pieces. Like, I mean, this is a good piece, the double. This one's okay, double single. This is pretty meh, and then this is bad, but it completes the set. But just to like give the team a little bit of survivability, so they're not just naked. But that's the concept. Obviously, I'll probably use them in Faction Wars as well. But Faction Wars is pretty relatively easy to get the accuracy. Like, even without a banner, he's already at 300. So, yeah, that's the highlight. And like I talked about earlier, I'll be pulling my voids tomorrow once the 10x's end. So we'll see what happens then. I'm not close to Mercy, so the odds are slim, but you never know. All right. One quick spider run, and then we'll head back into Live Arena for the last 5 free air quotes fights of the day. Broke the game. Oh, there we go. And I guess I haven't mentioned it, or maybe I did mention it, but I did go for Hilvi. She's right here. I'll be summoning her tomorrow as well. I plan to use her more so as a PvE champion, so I'm just gonna build her in like regen gear and run her with Tormund, Faction Wars type stuff. She doesn't really fit my arena strategy. I don't use Tormund as much anymore in the arena just because Stone Skin is Stone Skin. And I don't like, as a aggressive strategy, I don't like these types of abilities. Like, this is objectively a great ability, like the buff removal, freeze, and, you know, burn with her passive. But from my experience / my lack of faith in RNG, you're gonna have a full team of Stone Skin, and this is gonna literally do nothing because you're 50-50 chance to get a proc on all of them. You're not gonna remove shit, and they're not gonna be frozen, and you just wasted your ability. So that's why I don't plan to run this in PvP. Should be worth building for arena. Maybe. My dwarves aren't that great for like reviving. Like, I got Molly a couple months ago, but the problem with Molly is that she's a good CC and a good reviver, but she provokes, so she draws a lot of aggro to herself, which means she kills herself, and therefore she can't revive other people, which is really annoying. So I like the idea of having similar thing where you have hard CC, but it's not CC that makes them attack her. So that's why I want to run Hilvi in PvE content more so than PvP, and I only have one. And moreover, like, if I was gonna build her for arena, I probably put her in like supersonic, but I don't have the spare gear at the moment. Unless I'm not gonna steal from Fabian, like he's too important. I'm not using him like right now, but I use him a lot in general. And then, or I'd steal from Armand's. But like other than that, I don't have like another. I don't have a third set of like high speed, high accuracy supersonic. Like you know, just the gear doesn't exist. It's just one of those things. I mean, you know, and obviously, like I've said many times, I don't use stone skin, so stone skin's not really an option. Pinpoint's not really an option. I don't have that much pinpoint to make a cohesive set. So it's like the options are really limited for what to build for PvP. For the 1+1, you got Osgren. Nice. I did not pull for the Pogo, the Sacred Pogo, because I'm not near Mercy. So them's the rules. Ooh, if we get 4 wins, we get a chest. I don't think we go 4 for 5, though. Oh, but Hilby Tormund sounds pretty fun for Siege, now that I think about it. Oh, free win. Okay, we take those. You were 32 deep in Mercy, so yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're deep in Mercy like that, then it's absolutely worth going for. Let me look off screen here. I think my Mercy right now, I think I'm at 2. Yeah, I'm at 2 Sacred since the last Legendary. Well, obviously, the one I just talked about, Goffred, from last weekend. So, it doesn't make sense for me. It'd be a gamble to hope that I get lucky. Or I could, you know, rip through 20 Sacred and still not get one. Ah, okay. The free dynamic duo. Double Soul Reap. Okay. So if he's going to sit back and be a little bit more passive, then we're going to go our aggro.
Okay, now this is epic.
So we got Lockout Burn to get rid of the Stone Skin in one way or the other. And we're locking in the Speed Aura. So let's see if he reacts to the speed strategy here. Hopefully he doesn't have like a Nell or a Cavalax. I want to go Mezamel here. He's thinking. He's thinking. Cavalax, yep, we invited the Cavalax, so that's fair. That's fine, though. That's kind of a waste of a pick, unless he's going to ban Arbiter. So, we locked in the Speed Aura. If I'm him, I'd be more afraid of the Fabian. He has no Reviver, so either he's all in on the Cavalax strat, or he has like a Nell or something. But he probably would have picked that first of the Cavalax. Carnage, nope. GG's. I think he bans Fabian here. No, he bans Siffy. What? Huh? Okay. How's my hard factor for dwarves? It's mediocre. I think Hilby will allow me to get a little bit further, but it's pretty it's it's decent already. Yep, there we go. Getting the cops out. Wow. Resisted on 2 people. Unlucky. That's crazy. Alright, we have to risk it here. I killed Mary first so I could change forms on Gizmac. If we don't kill Empress, we might die. Hopefully that kills him. No, he changes forms, burn doesn't kill him, and then he's at 1 HP and he swaps. Unlucky. Alright, no, he has to swap with Gizmac because of the taunt. Wow! That is a weak Empress. Oh, freaking laugh. Okay. Like, obviously there's ally protection out there, but still, like, that should have wiped me. Alright, we sacrifice him as well for the greater good. GG's. Actually, I had a revive on death, we're good. He played that weird. I don't know why you banned Sivy. Banning Sivy makes no sense. Like, if you're running a Kavlak strat, you want the Sivy in there because you know she's in protection. Even if you know I'm going to ban the Kavlak, it's a waste of a ban. Alright. Fabian. Temporal Chains makes me think Supersonic. Nails bust if you have the relic. True. Yep, I'm definitely nearing the end of my my talking capacity here, so we're kind of just at time here. We got 2 more fights. I'll muscle through. But like I said, 95% well. I'm not 100% yet. All right, Taurus, Marius. Why not? Let's go with Narcisse and Cora. Let's go defensive. We can ban the Fabian here. Or no, we ban. Yeah, I knew he was gonna pick out. I knew he was gonna use Reach Good. I can fight him for speed here. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's do this. So we ban the Marius because he can remove the stone skin. He's afraid of the Narcisse, but he's gonna have a lot of buffs, and then he activates Arnorn. We have Aspect to Siroth on Ancora and Leo, and then Donnie might just die. It doesn't matter if we get locked out. I guess he could petrify Arnorn, but he won't get the extra turn because we have Lightning Cage. Oh, he's running it on auto. He's that confident. All right, Donnie passive protects.
Tell me that you wanna try this out. Let you take over my mind. I'm starting to break.
Unlucky.
Watch my
Yeah.
to the ground. You could be the one.
I didn't think we were gonna get well, I trusted my resistance. We got locked out on Donnie. I didn't get the reset, so GG's. That was kind of a lose-lose though in most cases. Like it's a Sify into Taurus Marichka has a lot of buffs, so Taurus is gonna do the big slam no matter what you do. Unless you ban the Taurus, but then you have Marius with Increased Defense who's gonna do a similar thing anyways.
You
So outdrafted on that one. I wish he didn't ban the Narcies. It makes sense from his perspective, but having her be able to cleanse herself would have made a difference there. Okay, he has the advantage because Empress is better than Marius, or good into Marius. Probably gonna ban the lockout. So if we're gonna ban Fabian, let's whip out the nice on this one, just for Lou. I'll show you that nice Galather is an insta win condition. Siffy Commodus. Siffy Commodus. Siffy Commodus. What do we do here? It's a lot of polymorphs, so Gizmac is a little risky. We're not going to run him. Ancora. Ancora Arnarn is good into Siffy. I think we're still banning the Fabian. Obviously, he could just, Arnarn could just get bombed, but we're gonna have to risk it. Oh. I think we still ban the Fabian here. I don't know what, I have no clue where he's gonna go here. Carnage. That makes sense. Alright. If I'm him, I ban Galather, yep, and he did. So we're on the back foot already. I think we lose. Because he can lock our passives, and he's going to go first. So, it's already over. We lost. Oh, interesting. Aspect to Siroth. It's not gonna matter. Yep, just use all your mythicals. Just use all your mythicals, bro. They win every time. I'm being facetious, but like that was we're outdrafted there. Like that was a ridiculously, like he countered everything that I offered with his draft, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because it's like if I ban Carnage, I get locked out. If I ban the lockout, then I get my passive blocked. Like it was GG's because he had Siffy in there. I could ban the Siffy for the turn. I could have banned the Siffy, but then I'd be gambling that he didn't ban Galather, which I know he would because of how he drafted, and thus I would be stuck with a Carnage and a Fabian without the Siffy, which is yeah. He beat me in the draft. Long story short. So. She could help me block debuffs in time? No, because he kept Commodus in Form 1. He kept him in Form 1 and went for the block active skills because he wanted to get rid of the block debuffs on Marius. So, it wouldn't have mattered. He had Lightning Cage and Stone Skin Pinpoint, so at best I could steal the Stone Skin maybe. But it's just, he won in the draft. It is what it is. Astrolith. Interesting. I'm confused on that one. I don't know what his plan is, so I'm gonna go conservative and just see what he's trying to do. There's no way he's trying to freaking bomb spread me, is he? Like, no one would do with a bomb spread in live arena, right? Oh, he is trying to bomb spread with Carnage. Interesting. But we're not gonna let that happen. Do I want the bombs or do I want the... One of these two has to go. I think Carnage is the bigger threat. He bans the Marius, which makes sense. Two turnstones can Fabian. Okay, so there's no supersonic. So she's neutralized. Oh, interesting. Alright, she's down. This is a gamble. But I want to lock out Empress to keep him in Form 1, and then if we weak hit, we weak hit. That's fine. All Fabian can do is A1 here. So we're gonna reset him, try to kill her. We did. He has to A1. He's probably gonna kill Leo, actually. Oh, nope, never mind. I haven't seen a two-turn Stone Skin Fabian in some time. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Weak hit again. Fantastic. Okay, he left. All right, GG's. I think it's a really bad build because you're missing out on so much speed and accuracy for putting a bunch of Stone Skin on, which just doesn't help him. Like, even if you say, like, I don't have enough good gear, it's like, surely you have perception, right? You know, if you're rocking 4-piece Stone Skin, 2-piece perception, or you have some accessories, I think you'd be better off running some perception. Anyways. Not my account. Alright, I'm gonna bomb this team just to be safe, because I don't trust people. I have trust issues. Okay, no Stone Skin. Cool. So we did this. Let's collect all of these. And then we'll run some spider to close it out here, folks. And then we'll look for someone to raid, because we gotta pay the raid forward. Yeah, once again, shout out to Alpha the Titan. Appreciate the raid, man. Or woman. I don't know. Let's see. Raid. Category. Who we got? Undead. You can put Glacade in 4-piece protection so a buff has a chance to not be removed. Well, that's what the lightning cage is for. And that's the lightning cage is a higher chance of that being protected, I guess. But in most cases, it does the job anyways. Because like even if they lock her out or try to lock her out or remove it, like again, you know, assuming most of the time I run her into Fabian. So even if he decreased the duration of it, it doesn't matter because unless there's a wand, like because she gets an insta turn. So protecting the block debuffs isn't really the point. All right, let's do NS Undead. If I could find him. What the hell? Why is it on the list? Oh, okay, the filters went on. There we go. All right. Raid is getting started here. So, for the Twitch folks, of course, if you're watching on YouTube, then you just hang out. But yeah, good to be back. We're kind of getting back in the swing of things. Like I said, 95-ish% of the way towards normalcy. But within like this next week or so, I should be kind of coming out of this post-flu state. But yeah, regular content shall be resuming. If you don't know, I am also a YouTube creator, folks. Those of you watching via Twitch, I do have a YouTube channel. Link is right there if you want to check it out. It is more of this type of stuff, just showing what you can do in the end game, despite being free to play. And yes, I am free to play, 100%. The next stream, well, the next normal stream, I should say, next weekend stream, will be this time next week, Sunday morning or Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time. However, I am contemplating working on potentially doing a stream tomorrow night because I was really tired last weekend and I fell out of Gold 2 in Tag Team Arena, so I might stream tomorrow night for my fights in Tag Team Arena to get back into Gold 2 from Gold 1. So if that is of your interest, then join me tomorrow night. And if it's not, then I will see you next weekend on Sunday. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, guys, appreciate you for hanging out. Take care and have a good one.